Alright, we're making an informational video. Yes, this video is under accusations because they're flying again. Yes, they are. Of course, they've never stopped. It's just, I haven't bothered. But I thought, you know, today's a good day because he makes a specific charge that he attributes to cheating. The crybaby. The crybaby, the ZZMMan here. Yeah, see this one? Oh, hard. Hang on. I don't have my. There we go. Yeah, the ZZMMan here. A specific charge to cheating. Not in this match. This is a tiny little match, you can see here, but it won't be in this match that he makes his charge. But of all things, this match will assist in understanding what happens in the very next match. So, what we're going to do is we're going to play this first match. Here, if I can hit the play button. Where's my? There we go. We'll let this match play through, and as I said, it's going to be pretty basic, pretty boring, not very exciting. Here we go. Got on our side here, we got a ranked player. You saw there, and we're just gonna get into business. I'm drinking my iced RC Cola as we let this battle unfold here. Ooh, here we are. Yeah, I know. I've had to blacklist the crybaby so I wouldn't get any crud from him in the after matches. That's why his name is in black there. I'm looking around, checking things out. Here's my two people. This guy is ranked. The other guy isn't much of anything, I don't think. Oh, we tootle along. Now I know in a match like this that while we are grouped here with one over there, as you saw at the beginning, down here they are here, here, and here. So I have a little bit of emboldenedness to just press on because I know I'm facing one and really at most two boats. As I press on down this way in a tiny match. Plus they're all three swans, so it's not like one of these two boats is in Erie, and so I'm going to be fighting in Erie and something else. They're all swans. Give me a little broadside, just a little, and in fact that's the operative term. Here our ranked player, this guy over here, is telling us we need to stay together and take them out one at a time. It's a brilliant strategy, perfect strategy if it really worked. Didn't really play out like that, but you know, it's good to have goals. So I give him my strategy, which is use cover. Okay, and then of course here I am out of cover. Now let's learn some things. All right, I got a shot here. Yeah, 5'9", and I got a shot. They're way inside my shot radius. Why aren't I shooting? I mean, they're shooting at me because I'd have taken one pot shot, and then for 20 seconds I'd have been seen by everybody. Now, a second thing, how is this boat getting so close to me? They're missing me, but you saw how close those shots were getting, right? How is that boat able to do that? Well, that boat saw me because his friend saw me. I've never seen this boat. That is of two things. This is the most ironic little piece of footage you'll ever see. That's ZZMMan right there, doing precisely what he said I can't do, and the fact that I can hit him means that I was cheating. But all I did was I did in that earlier accusation video that I did a few months ago. I did just that. I saw what my teammate saw, and I was able to shoot him even though he wasn't able to even see me, much less shoot me. So he is doing the very thing that he says that I'm cheating when I'm doing. Irony. Irony. That is the functioning definition of irony. So anyway, just thought you'd like to see that. So I know it's ZZ because when we do see ZZ show up, he'll be going this way. So that means that he was here, this person was here and came around. ZZ was here and came up this way, and he was in transit about right there when he was shooting at me, having seen me from his friend's viewing vantage. There's some really this whole video opens up with a massively ironic opening salvo. Now, why am I waiting here? I'm waiting here because I don't have information. I don't know whether the third boat is down here in this area, waiting to come across. I don't know. All I know is I got this boat now. It's still coming this way, so I'm guessing that this Chris or whatever came in from the center and is parked there and trying to get a shot. There's ZZ. He's going this way, so he was over here. He was the one shooting at me originally. So now that I know where 2 or 3 boats are, I'm ready to go. And by this time, Chrissy's out. So what do? Well, here is the Citadel of the Swan, right in this area here. And so that's where I'm aiming. That's where I always aim. Because the Swan, remember, the Swan has to do citadels, not to impress the ladies, but to do the same amount of damage that the other boats do in just regular shots. Okay? All right, one down. Now, ZZ by this time has turned down the island. He's trying to give his rear end and his little cross-section of his hull to the enemy. I can see, but since the Swan has such a shallow shot, I'm not going to be able to get over the top, and this guy's only moving closer, so it's going to be harder for me to hit him. ZZ's moving away, easier for me to hit him. I have a bit of his Citadel there. See that? Look at that Citadel. So I'm trying to take the Citadel hits while I got him before I have to deal with this guy, and I'm doing it. I'm taking the Citadel shots. Now we go here. Now this is operative. Look, he's almost nose on, but I have just enough Citadel to tend to him. See that? Oh, we took him a gun out as usual. Just enough Citadel, and I kill him. I want you to remember this boat nearly nose on to me. Nearly nose on. Why? Because ZZ is going to look just like this in a few minutes. In just a few minutes, ZZ is going to look just like that. Yes, he is. And you saw that all I was doing is I was aiming for the Citadel, and because of my armor piercing, I got enough of a purchase on the Citadel hull to accomplish business. So I come over here. I haven't got enough. I just got that one. Yeah. It's enough of that. Okay, so let's bring the second video here up here. I'd forgotten what I'd done here. All right, fine. Let's get this done. Okay, so here comes the second video. Right now. Okay, good. All right, this is the next battle a few minutes later. And what we're going to do here is let's make sure we're still playing. Yeah, okay, good. All right, now ZZ is again back over here. There he is. And we got some a div over there as well. So we've got this div here. Got a number of team killers or damagers, or we logged out. I don't know what's going on with these boats. Whatever. And a couple of ranked players. So thinking how I want to work this out. Now I'm over here as usual. And as I said, you know, in a 6 battle, we're gonna have a couple, 1, 2, 4, 6, something like that, you know, kind of running around. Now look, right off the bat, stop this now. Okay, you don't want me to start. I want you to let's just stop and just read this for a second. This is the very next battle. Stop my BS right now. Now, what is my BS? What was I doing? Well, in this game, you saw nothing. We just got into the game. Nothing. The previous game was my first game of the day. First game I've been with him for a day or two. So, the only thing that my BS would be, as far as he's concerned, is shooting and killing him. Okay? So understand that. When I call ZZ the crybaby, and there's some people think I'm a little tough on him, but right now he's crying. You know why? Because I killed him. This entire thing is because I killed him. I don't want to start telling everyone how you do the bad things you do, which of course we've already shown. And I'm going to show again on how he calls a cheat what is actually practice and skill. But he's crying because he does not have that kind of practice or that kind of skill. And so if anybody else has it, they must be cheating. Because if he can't do it, no one can. The crybaby. So there he is. He's crying right now. And the only thing that he's referencing is me killing him in the previous game. Okay, there you go. So here we go. So I'm just playing a game. I made no statement to him in the previous game at all. and I'm making a statement in this game. You know, he's kicking it in here. All right, this is his opening salvo. So I'm writing back, explaining to him that his is the reputation that's really at risk. Now the big problem here in this is that I did not, and I need to start doing this again because the crybaby continues to cry months later. All right, the crybaby started crying in January, months later. So usually, whenever I get a game with the crybaby, I need to have this in a window with my task manager running, so you can see all the tasks that I have. All right, and you know, people say, "Oh, you use mods." I do. There's a mod there. And I've explained these mods. This is not something cheating or something else. What this is that boat. See how that boat's pointing up? Just like that boat's pointing. See this here? That's this boat here. So it puts that information and that information in front of me. And then it draws a line in order to, this line on a straight north-south axis in order to give me an understanding quickly of relation of boat angles. So it's not giving me any new information that this, and this is not giving me. So anyway, he'll make mention of my mods later on, but you're seeing my mods. So you know, if I had some mod that was an aimbot or something like that, you'd see that too. All right, I don't know who this LC3 is. I have no idea what that's going on. I don't know. When you're a crybaby, I guess you make any sort of statement. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's his teddy bear. But anyway, so here I am. What am I doing? Aiming toward the Citadel, knowing I know I have to lead him about that far in order to drop things in the vicinity of the Citadel. And of course the Swan's such terrible aim. Look at there, 91, all four sides, just 91. 146, that's going to kill a boat. That's why you got a Citadel in the Swan to do any damage. Otherwise, all you get is just junk damage. You know, you got a Citadel in order to be competitive in the Black Swan. So I have learned, I have practiced on every boat how to Citadel, up to and including the Erie. Although the Erie is the toughest to Citadel. I know he's going about half speed. I need to lead him. He's coming in. The whole 9 yards. There's a lot of figuring that I do in order to try to hit these boats and not hit them anywhere, but hit them right in this sweet spot here. All right? That's how we take care of business. That's how we do it. Again, he's heading north of me. I keep this above the water line. I was a little too far forward. Bring my aiming back a little bit. Trying to get at least one of those shells to Citadel each time. There's 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, ah. And this is what I do. This is what I've practiced doing, is knowing where to hit the boats precisely, carefully, considerately. Now, I know at the Erie, I'm in no hurry because I can't Citadel in Erie. You give me $1 million Citadel at Erie at 5.2, and you won't be any poorer and I won't be any richer because it can't happen. Shell velocity is too slow. I can only Citadel in Erie at about 2 kilometers, 2.2 kilometers or less. And practically straight on. That area can't be any bent like any more than about 75 degrees to 80 degrees. So right now all I'm doing is just incidental damage on the hull. All of those shells do what? 270 damage. All of those shells do what? About 292 damage. All of those shells doing what? About 182 damage. 182 to what? 146 when you're trying to do 5,000, knock down a 5,000 point boat. Don't talk to me about overpowered Swan. You talk to me about overpowered Swan, then all you're saying is you're using different words to say I'm ignorant, I'm ignorant, I'm ignorant. Okay. Anyway, so that's why I back off on the Erie, because I'm not gonna take the Erie down like I'm gonna take almost any other boat down. I know about where to hit them, but I've made a study of where to deal with these boats, each of these boats with the Black Swan. Okay. That's what you do. You get to know the boat that you play, and you get to know how that boat plays against every other boat when there's only about 5 boats, and you've played over 5,000 battles in the one boat. Now, it's a little bad. It's 3-2. One of them's an Erie. I don't care if that Erie's almost dead. That Erie can have no appreciable life left and still kill me. All right. Now here, I may cry. That crying is calling you out for your... Yeah. What? What crap? Oh, yeah, that crap. The crap he's talking about is me killing him. Me killing him. That's what that's what it is. You know? So as long as I don't kill him, yeah, I am a sick person. Although he's been calling me a cheater since January, I have the problem for defending myself. Yeah, so there you go. You want to know what a single-digit IQ reasoning process is? There it is. Now I'm going to type to him, but then suddenly I got an eerie and a... Now look at ZZMMan. Remember that earlier boat where I had just a bit of Citadel? Remember that? What am I aiming for right now? I am hoping that his boat comes right in and I'll plant right on the Citadel when I hit him. All right, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Plant right now. Notice he thinks he's nose on. You'll see this in his chat in a second. But I am trying to get his Citadel for all I can. I'm still shooting and I sink him because I got 2 shots on it and popped him out. Okay, but what was I aiming for the whole time and finally got 2? All right, I was aiming for a Citadel, and he's going to call himself nose on to me. That's what he's going to call himself, nose on. All right, watch this. Right now he's fuming, mad, and he's probably you know, screaming into his teddy bear that he's going to recover himself and get back to his keyboard, and he's going to demonstrate his lack of understanding of the game. Remember, I was hitting the Citadel. He gave me a sliver. There you go. Right, prime example, you cheat. Nose in and hitting my sits. You're the biggest cheat on here. Okay. Once again, I show you once again the crybaby. But this is why he gets this special video. To him, he was nose in. But let's take a look. Remember that that nice mod that I had? Let's take a look. What was he really? All right, he says I'm nose in. Now this should tell you anything else that you ever hear the crybaby ZZMMan say. All right, he was not nose in. All right, this says that he was 15 degrees off of true. If he was nose on to me, that would be a 0, not 000, or you know. 359 or 001 or something, you know, within 1 or 2. But he is 15 degrees. Just about what that previous boat was. Remember that previous boat? Just like this, gave me only a sliver. Only a sliver. But I was aiming for that sliver. That's why I had my reticle right here. Had my reticle there, shooting right in that vicinity, just above the water line, hoping that by the time my shells got there, the edge of this boat would be here, meaning what? Meaning that the citadel of his boat would be where I had shot. All right, so I'm shooting there to hit the citadel. I am not hitting the citadel. I'm just doing standard damage for a while. Let's refresh ourselves. Standard damage for a while, but I keep shooting even though I lost sight of him because I was looking from the back gun and I didn't care. I was just shooting at the same location, and I finally got the citadel. Nose on? No. He gave me a sliver of side boat, and I took that sliver of side boat. And so, anyway, there you have it. Out of the crybaby's mouth. That is his proof that I cheat. That is his proof that I cheat. I didn't say that. He said that. Right. Prime example. You cheat. Nose in. So when people, you hear ZZ call me a cheat. In fact, if you hear ZZ call anybody out on anything, understand that he is nothing but a snot-nosed kid who is trying to ruin other people's reputation because he doesn't know how they do it, and so it must not be possible for them to do it without cheating. The crybaby. I mean, he is. It's not a mean moniker. It is what it is. And when he's been doing this, this is what are we at? Mid-June? And he's been doing it since what? Mid-January? Okay? Yeah, I'm the person that needs help. Crybaby does. So I'll be putting this video, obviously it's going to be on YouTube, otherwise you would be seeing it, and I'll be sending it to Wargaming. Of course, we all know Wargaming's customer service. They don't care. They won't do a blooming thing. That's why I don't spend a dime on Wargaming, because they'll let anybody ruin your gaming experience. And this guy may have run 1 or 2 people off. He's not running me off. I'll just continue to kill him, and he'll continue to cry. And jokers that let him in their clan, and jokers that want to div with him, and such like that. You know what? ZZ's a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and we had great relationship until sometime in January, to where suddenly I hit him in some way he couldn't conceive of, and from that moment, a light flipped in his chimp brain, and he went from nice to nasty, and he's been at nasty ever since. And he cannot conceive of the fact that he is completely wrong, that I have shown. You know, here he is in the same configuration that his teammate was in last time, and except, you know, he was the teammate was a little closer, but I was still hitting the same sliver of side boat citadel, and that took him down. But here, no, he said he was nose in. He said he was nose in. So this demonstrates the fact that if you believe what ZZ says, then that's a good test. You know that you're a moron. All right, because it's been now demonstrated, illustrated now multiple times by me that he talks, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. So if you think that you're being informed by him, if you think that he has a point, then you have just taken your own IQ test, and you found that you too need a third digit in your IQ. So anyway, we'll finish this out just for sake of finishing it out. Old Try here will work with me. Who is it? Namalo? Yeah, this other guy. Didn't see any cheating. Of course he didn't. Wasn't any to see. There, just a individual hitting a boat, hitting a boat, hitting a boat, and finally finishing the boat with, thankfully, RNG gave me 2 Citadel hits. Alright. So I try to, yeah. Well, there he is. It does use hacks. So, you know, this is what this is. This is slander now. That's all he's doing. He slanders a player. Yeah, hacks that are not authorized. Like, what hacks are authorized? There aren't any hacks that are authorized. But anyway, you know, you can see all of the mods that I use, you know, and such. So I let them know. You can look up theLaalaa Accusation, which this will be under Accusation. This video will. Just another one. Show that, once again, ZZMMan, otherwise known as the Crybaby, you know, cries whenever he is exposed to any situation that he just doesn't believe can happen. Oh, you can't hit me from that distance. Oh, you can't sink me from that angle. And, you know, since ZZ, of course, is omniscient, he knows all things, and if there's something he doesn't know, then it was a hack. So anyway, yeah, there it goes. Okay, what do we got with Namilo here? Is that right? Namalo. I don't know what it is here. He's coming around. I know I haven't got much left, and I know he's a pretty good shot. Now, why he hadn't taken a shot on me yet, I don't know. Perhaps he's stunned and shocked. Maybe he was trying to see here what's going on. Anyway. But I'm in backup mode. Please note, you know, I don't stay out very long. I'm taking my hits and getting out of dodge, figuring, you know, I'll get some more hits later. But Try finishes him up. And that tends to this particular game. There we go. How'd we do here? Okay. Not so bad. So, yes, it's another Crybaby. There he is. I actually report him just for chat, because really it is just slander. And it's just all it is. It's just slandering, you know, in the deal here. So, anyway, oh, this is the beginning of the previous. We don't care about that. Okay, let's, what do we want to do? Let's just kill this. Yeah, it's gone. All right, you never see it again. All right, so there you go. There's our 2 videos. The first one was to happily, accidentally illustrate the point with an enemy that's a little bit closer, so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. And then that same thing being done to the Crybaby, to ZZMMan, and he just can't believe that that's done. And remember, what is my BS? What is my crap? Killing him. That's his problem, that I kill him, that I can outshoot him. That's his problem, and that's the problem he has. So there's one way that I can get along with ZZ, and that's to give him a pass. Every time he's against me, I just never shoot him. If it's just one-on-one, I just let him win. That would be the only way. And I have to do that for about 25 years, I guess. So, anyway, okay. Hey, thanks for listening to me as we take a look at another accusation from the Crybaby. Later, later.